Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today I'm going to do a video that I've been thinking about for a while. It's not a new one to the internet by any means, but I haven't personally done one, and it's ranking my Paris Corner fragrances. I did a ranking my Lattafa fragrances, and if you haven't seen that one, I'll link it above. I have 12 Paris Corner fragrances, and I'm going to rank them for you from 12 to 1. If that sounds interesting to you, stay tuned. Paris Corner is a Middle Eastern brand that does sometimes dupes of more pricey fragrances and sometimes original compositions. I think the majority of the ones that I have here, to be honest with you, are dupes. I think maybe only two of these, maybe, are original compositions, but at any rate, these are the 12 that I have in my collection. One of them is not really in my collection, and I'll get into that when we go through them. Coming in at number 12 is in the Caher line, and it is Caher Pistachio, and it is a inspiration of Yum Pistachio Gelato. The reason this one is at number 12, and it's not because it is a bad fragrance by any means. When I spray it into the air, when I spray it onto paper, when I smell it on others, I enjoy it quite a bit. There's something a little odd that happens on my skin when I spray some pistachio fragrances. Not all, but a lot of them. I get this odd dry down that kind of smells a little like formaldehyde. Um, I have spent some time in a gross anatomy lab, so I'm very familiar with that scent, and I don't care to smell like that. So when I first spray it, it smells great. But then as it dries down, I get that kind of formaldehyde scent. And I'm pretty sure it's the pistachio, because almost every fragrance that I've tried with pistachio, with the exception of one, and that is from Forever Mood. She was here. That's the only one that doesn't do it. The new Coach one that I got is not as bad, but I smell it just a little bit. So anyway, that's why this is number 12. Number 11 is also from the Caher line, and it's Caher Confection. This one is an inspiration of Kayali's Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar, and it's a good fragrance. I don't mind it, but a I have the original, and I just tend to pull for it a little bit more. Um, this isn't a bad fragrance. I thought I was going to use it more than I have, and that's because at the time when I purchased this, I was using Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar quite a bit. I've gone through more than half of that bottle, so I thought, hey, this is like 30 bucks. I can get 100 mils of the same scent for 30 bucks. So, I mean, it's a pretty good dupe. I do like it. I have used it a little bit, but I've pulled for the original. Coming in at number 10 is actually one that's I purchased, but it's actually in my daughter's collection. And this one is Tiramisu Speculous. And as you can see, she loves this. Um, it's a little bit too gourmand for my taste. It's actually in the Ministry of Gourmand collections of Paris Corner. And I thought that she would like it, but she likes it so much that she says at school her friends associate this scent with her. And to be fair, it smells so great on her. It's not really for me. It's sweet and vanillic and a little cinnamony, and it smells like my little baby doll. So I put it at number 10 just because I don't personally wear it. It's not a scent that I enjoy, but it's a good scent nonetheless. And I'm going to pause here because I actually don't have any Paris Corners that I don't like. Like I said, number 12 just doesn't work on my body chemistry, but everything I have here I like. So from that standpoint, they've done a great job, or at least I've picked ones that I enjoy. And coming in at number 9 is Marshmallow Blush. This is an inspiration of Kayali's Yum Bougie Marshmallow. They've done quite a few Kayali fragrances, as you'll see. And I have picked up a lot of them just because it's not that I don't enjoy Kayali fragrances. I just think they're a little expensive sometimes for the scent profiles that for the type of scent profiles. But we have to give Kayali their flowers because they come up with um, scent profiles that become iconic, scent profiles that people want to duplicate. So from that standpoint, we tip our hats to Kayali, but sometimes we just want a better deal. And Paris Corner does a pretty good job. So Marshmallow Blush hit the scene, and it was actually the first one to dupe Young Bougie Marshmallow, I think. And it's a great inspiration. It's not one to one, it's about 95% similar. I do have one from another company that is a closer dupe, but this one's a great sugary, strawberry, vanillic, marshmallowy scent. And so if I'm in the mood for that, I will pull for this sometimes. I like to layer with it more often these days because it's a little bit sweet for my taste nowadays, but I do enjoy the scent. Coming in at number 8 is a relatively new one to my collection. It is Fig Hug. I've had it for maybe 2 months at this point. Um, I heard about this one from Alicia's Budget Beauty. Hey girl, hey, and this one I really enjoy. It's got a citrusy note at the top, and then it evolves into this like creamy lactonic fig note. And I think there's a little bit of tea in here, and I think, don't quote me on that, but at any rate, I really do enjoy this. I don't pull for it as much as I as much as um, I like it, and I will say that about the next couple. I'm noticing that they're kind of in the middle of the pack. I really do enjoy it. It sits nicely on my skin, but for some reason, I'm not pulling for it as much. So that's why it's at number 8. At number 7 is another one that I don't pull for as much, but I really, really enjoy the scent of this. And this is Pear Potion. Now, Pear Potion, I've heard about from two different channels. One is Charlene over at Charlene Beauty, Fragrance, and Lifestyle. Hey girl, hey. Also from Jamie at Not Another Perfume channel. So both of those ladies mentioned this, and I was like, that sounds really good. So I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. And you guys were both correct. I love this. It's fruity, it's fun, it's light, it's a little bit candied, but not overly sweet, but it's definitely candied. And it's pear forward. So I really, really enjoy this one. And it is number 7. Coming in at number 6, I just talked about this one in a recent video. And this is Ishal Vanilla. Ishal Vanilla is an inspiration of Kayali's Vanilla 28. I think it's a good inspiration. I have one other that, people go back and forth about whether it's a better inspiration or not. That's Vanilla Seduction. Um, but Ishal Vanilla by Paris Corner is a pretty good one. I haven't pulled for it a whole lot, but I do enjoy this one, and it is number 6. Top 5 time. Coming in at number 5 is also from the Ishal line, and that is Ishal Musk. Ishal Musk is an inspiration of Kayali's Musk 12, and this one's so nice. It's light, it's musky, it's clean, and a little bit sweet. I mean, just a tiny bit sweet. And it's great for bedtime, around the house, just anytime I want to feel soft. This is a very soft fragrance, and I love it, and that's why it's at number 5. The next one is another Kayali inspiration, and it is Kaher Fusion. This is an inspiration of Kayali's lychee fragrance. I can't think of the name right now. Some of Kayali's names are a little bit long, but I think it's like in the Eden line. And I had a travel of that one and I ran through it because I felt like I had to douse myself with it in order for it to stick around for any amount of time. Um, that was a couple of years ago. And then when this one came out, I was like, "Psh, that's a no brainer. I'm going to get that because with the speed in which I went through that travel, I was like, I don't want to pay $100, $120, $150 for a fragrance that I'm going to go through like water, but I'll pay 30, I'll pay 35. I can't remember what I got this for, but um and I this has the same staying power. I have to douse myself with it for it to last any amount of time, but I do enjoy this quite a bit. It's fruity, it's light, it's lychee and a little bit of citrus, not too much. It's mostly lychee forward. It kind of smells like juice. Um, so it's one that I wear when I'm not feeling very serious at all, but it's fun. It plays well with my body chemistry. It's a little bit on the youthful side, I will admit. I do kind of feel like a teenager when I wear this, and I don't care. I like the way it smells, and I just bathe myself in it. So that is Caher Fusion. Staying in line with the juice theme, coming in at number 3 is Mango Hugoso by the Ministry of Gourmand, which is a subsidiary under Paris Corner. Mango Hugoso is a citrus mango decadent fragrance. It is a gourmand, but it's the type of gourmand that I can wear. When I wear gourmands, I usually don't go in the direction of like pastries or baked goods. The type of gourmands that I resonate most readily with are the fruitier types, the ones that smell like juice or maybe candy even. Um, and at my big age of 51, I'm okay. If I want to smell like a tropical drink, I think it's okay. Everything doesn't have to be so serious all the time. I'm okay with smelling like fruit punch. And that's kind of what this gives. It gives a juicy mango cocktail or juicy mango mocktail, I should say. It doesn't have any alcoholic notes whatsoever, but it's giving juice in the best way possible. So that is number 3, Mango Fugoso. Pivoting just a little bit is one that I talked about in the video with my husband. I'll link that up above where we talked about some dupes. And this one is one that I'm pretty sure has the worst bottle in my collection. I've mentioned it before. I'm going to mention it again. Paris Corner, if you see this, don't do this again. Don't do this. This bottle is hideous. And I mean that with my entire chest. I love your fragrances. Please don't do this ever again. No self-respecting adult wants to see this 80s like marker or like okay, back to the fragrance. This is an inspiration of Nishane's 100 Silent Ways and it is gorgeous. Now, that fragrance is gorgeous, but that fragrance is expensive, and this was not. Um, so I will endure the bottle just so I can have this scent. And that's why it's at number 2, AZM. Even if they went with just this, it wouldn't have been as bad. It's this. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna leave it. And finally, coming in at number 1 is my favorite. It's my baby as far as Paris Corner is concerned, and that is Coconut Lagoon. Coconut Lagoon is the vacation in a bottle, coconut, lemon, watermelon, aquatic, just deliciousness. I love this. It's an inspiration of Creed's Virgin Island water, and I would wear this and pick this every single time. So, Coconut Lagoon is my number 1 pick for Paris Corner. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know what Paris Corner fragrances are your favorites in the comments below. I would love to hear all about it. And until next time, have a beautiful, beautiful day or night wherever you are. Bye bye, everybody.